something, pouring rain. Without an umbrella, I'll stay dry anyway. I've got a new way of walking, new way of talking. I've got a new way of walking, talking. Lord, it was the day I met you.
Waterfront Blues Festival is our biggest fundraiser. It's an annual event that's 4 or 5 days of blues and cruises and fun and food, and we count on it to raise about $600,000 a year. This is our 24th annual. It started, of course, right here in Portland with some dedicated individuals who wanted to get blues concerts going on, but also wanted to help the food bank. It started actually as Rose City Blues, and then after a few years transitioned into the Waterfront Blues Festival. And as we grew the event as a fundraiser, we started getting sponsors to come in and fund the event and provide us with support. And Safeway came in as the presenting sponsor, and hence it's really the Safeway Waterfront Blues Festival because they provide us with a great deal of support.
We've been a title sponsor of the Safeway Waterfront Blues Fest for over 20 years now. Of course, we're in the 24th year, so we're just really excited to be looking at a 25th year, and it's amazing that this festival has gone 25 years, and as you can see around you, this thing's not going to die.
Everybody seems pretty pumped about all the music and all of the volunteer work and everything that's going on. So I think everybody's just having a pretty good time, it seems like.
It's my first year at the Blues Festival. I've heard so much about it, and I mean this is beautiful. You know, I mean you get to hear some great music, check out some great food, you know, great breweries and you know new people. So I'm excited.
You know, Portland has got to be one of the best cities. Whether it's like this, music like this, you can't find a better place to be. If you don't drop me a line inside, you know I burn day and night.
I came up here from New Orleans via Port Townsend. I was just teaching up there for a week and then met my band down here for this festival. With a little bit of a street beat twist to it, like a lot of trad jazz songs with some brass band sound to it, I guess. I didn't expect it to be so big, you know. I've never been here before, and I knew it was a benefit for the food banquet. It's giant, it's really well organized, and keep feeding people. That's awesome.
It's the first year that we've partnered with PCC as a sponsor, and we love it. You guys are here taking this footage and recording this history and anniversary, and it's really wonderful to have you on board. And we're hoping that this is going to be a long-lasting partnership.
Oregon Food Bank is the biggest fundraiser, and we also want to thank. Let's hear it for PCC Portland Community College and what they've been doing with this jumbo draw this year. This makes it a lot easier for everybody across the board to see what's going on.
We are talking to the cameramen and we are informing them of their shots. We're getting them ready for a shot, tell them to tighten up, loosen up, move to a position. Then we call the camera ready and then we take that shot. And Alan and I switch off on directing and switching depending on what's going on and who needs a break and all that. And it's a lot of fun.
Everybody loves the fact that now that they can see close-ups of guitars and keyboards and singers, and they can actually see their faces and things like that. They just think it's a wonderful addition, and just very appreciative of that. And it's just really incredible at PCC to do this for the community. And I'm really proud to work for PCC and to say that my employer did this.
Up here and started playing music when I was not old enough to get in the clubs, so I was around 16, 17. And I'd do my set, and then we'd go sit out in the lobby. I love about Portland is the Waterfront Blues Festival. It's just, this is an excellent way to come down here in the sun. You got the boats behind us. We got some of the best entertainment around. It's very cool.
I've been singing since I was, knee-high to a chicken's foot, and I just been doing it, and the boys was like, come on now, we need a singer, and I said, I'll come. I love it, and I get the love from y'all. So. Y'all. I mean, it's so many people that need food. I mean, I just think it's cool that they doing it. You know what I mean? That they like, I'm gonna put together something so folks can eat.
No one should be hungry. That's what I'm talking about.
I hope you realize that you're benefiting Oregon Food Bank with your donations. That 100% of it goes to Oregon Food Bank. And the latest totals we have as of about a half hour ago, it's a pretty precise number. They gave me $563,907. We've raised toward the goal of $650,000. So we're almost there. And we've also raised 61,250 pounds of food.
Well, let's see. Originally from Spokane, Washington. I live in Seattle now, and my first time at the Blues Festival, I think it was 1987 actually, was the first year I performed here.
I grew up listening to my dad play, and I would sit in my room and kind of try to copy his licks. He taught my brother, and finally I just started banging on acoustic and started working on it and got some guys together to play, and yeah, just kept going with it.
great cause, and everybody's raising them tons of money for these people that need a lot of help, and anybody that can come out here and play music and do that is a great cause. Everybody's working together and getting people money and meals. It's awesome.
I moved to Portland about 14 or so years ago, maybe more than that. And I am a very blessed R&B, blues, gospel singer, and I've been doing that for about close to 20 years. Yeah, and it's just been wonderful.
Adjusting, yes you do, to my attitude, yeah. I don't care, no.
Preston Shannon, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I've been doing this for a living since 1988, and it's been not too bad. I'm glad to be here in Portland, Oregon. It's my first time here, and hopefully I get the opportunity to come back. Yeah. I've been doing. I started in this music when I was a young boy, a lot of years ago, and I'm still doing it. You know, I started in the Pentecostal church, and decided in '88 that I wanted to do it for a living. So it hasn't been too bad. Go something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And twangy roots rock and mayhem. So that pretty much sums it all up. I'm a little crazy on stage. I have a good time. You know, we like to get up and have fun, play to the groove, and you know, the thing I love about the band is that we take the music seriously, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. It's just amazing to me how well run this festival is, and how they keep things right on schedule, and the production end of it, the logistics nightmare that they must have to do it. But nobody gets phased. I'm amazed. They just, you know, what a great crew. What a great festival and a great time. And the people, wow, what a crowd. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's a great thing. I love it.
I've been at this event for about 20 years. And at this point, I've started a company around events. We service quite a few events. But at the Bluesfest, my crew comes in and we put the banners up. We do all the beverage ops and make sure that everyone gets water, everyone gets a beer, wine, or whatever you have.
I'm Sheldon Phillips. I'm a front porch stage manager for the Waterfront Blues Festival. It's my 16th year here.
The blues has been really a very integral part of Portland's scene forever. The fact that there are so many blues musicians that are willing to bring their talent and energy to make this a successful event. And there are headliners, a lot of these are all headliner acts, but they're coming and sharing. There's no ego, there's no anything here. It's all to bring food to the hungry people.
We play jazz, we play blues, we play Americana music, but blues is really near and dear to both of our hearts. And
you know, gospel music and blues is the basis of really all music. If you go back to the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, everybody goes back to the blues. Now, we travel all over. But we like this. This is the #1 festival in the U.S. as far as the way they treat musicians and they treat the crowd. It's great.
And my friend Susie and I, we make sure that everyone's taken care of.
and we like to make sure that they are comfortable. We have a dressing room for them. We have snacks and beverages back here for them so that they feel very comfortable and that they are happy when they come here.
I appreciate the people that love the blues and accepting Zydeco music at their festival. And as long as you're accepting the music, we're going to continue coming and playing for you guys. So this road has only begun. Grammy Award, that don't stop there. The road continue to go. That's a long bayou road, and I'm going to continue paving it for everybody. So we'll see y'all next time around.
Step, right side.
We were teaching a basic 1920s Charleston class,
Right side.
which is the dance craze of the 1920s. Swept the country.
Touch, step, touch, step, touch, step.
Yeah, primarily what we have in the booth is all the product by the musicians that are playing the festival. There might be a couple other things, local and stuff in there, but really we try to accommodate all the artists that are here. And a lot of the artists will come to our booth and do signings after their set.
There's some right back there doing it right now.
Yeah, that's the Blues Boys.
How we doing out there, Waterfront? I said, how you doing out there, Waterfront?
It's fun to play, it's fun to listen to, and it's for a good cause. It's all great, yeah.
We feel great when we play.
Well, I'm Miriam from Miriam's Well, and I live in Portland, and I have a very, very big band.
You're a lover's discontentment. A flower for
Mark is my co-writer and lead guitar player, and we hire these very large conglomerations of bands. And today's band is one of my favorites.
my heart, piece of fabric torn. Try to tell me I should be feeling fine, but it's heavy, yes, it's heavy, and it's weighing me down. Heavy on my, heavy on my, heavy, heavy, heavy on my mind.
So I moved here about 6 years ago with my wife Jane, and we moved here from Lafayette, Louisiana. I'm a piano player, and since I moved here, I found myself doing a lot of Louisiana styles of music, like Cajun, Zydeco, blues, Mardi Gras music. My parents bought a piano when I was born, and my dad played piano. So when I was very young, I would watch him play piano and listen. And one day I just kind of thought, maybe I could do that. Started kind of playing around and picked out some melodies, like 2 or 3 years old, and my parents were like, "Did you teach him how to do that?" "No." "Did you teach him how to do that?" So, kind of started doing lessons and everything, and played in bands in high school and studied music at college. I have a master's in classical piano. I find myself playing very little classical piano nowadays,
they really do good work for the community and all the hunger and in the area for underprivileged people. And it's wonderful that there's so many people that come out in throngs and they just freely give all this food to people that they don't even know just to help them out, And it's a good cause. Everybody feels good about being here and what it's for, and they do great work.
Great. Anytime you feed people, it's fantastic. I always tell people, let me make lots of money so I can give half of it to the food bank. That's what everybody should do. While you're out here, maybe you've come in, maybe you've donated something, but hey, it does not hurt to donate again because, hey, there are hungry people and they got to eat. And if you don't watch it, they'll be eating you if you don't give them some money. I come from a very large family. They're all noisy. There are 23 boys and 7 girls in my family, so that's noise. And they were all born ugly, and I was born blind, so I wouldn't have to look at them. That was a blessing. I've done music. I've written with Stevie Wonder, with Frankie Valli, with Eddie Money. And before I did that, I was a DJ. I was a top 40 DJ in Philadelphia, Detroit, and Phoenix, Arizona. I was in Phoenix until it got too hot. I had to run.
I think it's a really smart idea, too, to have such a huge event like this and just ask people to bring a couple cans of food, and it all goes to such a good cause. And I think that's a brilliant idea for events to do. Very smart.
And they keep the ticket price down, and they bring in just top quality. I think it's one of the best festivals ever, hands down.
Well, I am so proud to say that I was involved with the very first festival, which was called the Rose City Blues Festival in 1987. It was a one-day event. It happened at a different part of the park. We had one national headliner. That was John Lee Hooker. Oregon Food Bank got involved as a primary sponsor, nonprofit sponsor. And that's when things really started to take off.
Of course, I really want to thank all the sponsors at the event, PCC and all of our grocery vendor sponsors like Dave's Killer Bread, Columbia Distributing, Miller, St. Michelle, Pepsi, Frito-Lay. They all make this possible, so thank you to them and thank you to you.
I think it's probably the most meaningful job I've ever had and might ever have, because everything that we do goes to support something that's very important, and that's feeding hungry people in our communities.
Safeway and the Safeway Foundation are proud to sponsor this event because no one should go hungry.